All right, this recording is going to be about factoring quadratic trinomials when the leading coefficient is 1. So this is a skill that shows up a lot in algebra classes and pre-calculus classes and calculus classes. So a standard form of a quadratic trinomial is ax squared plus bx plus c. And we want to be able to factor this completely. So more than just taking out GCF, but can I find two factors that when FOIL together will multiply up to this quadratic trinomial? So we want to think of this as kind of like reverse foiling. Okay, when two factors multiply to, what two factors are going to multiply to this trinomial? So when A is 1, which we're going to focus on here in this video, all you need to do is figure out what two numbers multiply to C and add to B. They have to be the same numbers. Okay, so we're going to say let P times Q equal C. And if that's true, then P plus Q must also equal B. So our job is to find out what P and Q are based on what B and C are. All right, and so once you know P and Q, you can just write in factored form, where it'd be X plus P times X plus Q. If P and Q are negative, then it'd be X minus P, X minus Q, just depending on the signs here, the plus or minus there. All right, so we're going to start with x squared plus 13x plus 36. So C is 36. So we need to think of what two numbers multiply up to 36, and those same numbers have to add up to 13. So 36, there's quite a few numbers that multiply up to 36, right? 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, and 6 and 6. So out of that list of numbers that I just verbalized, 4 times 9 is 36, right? So we should check that out. 4 times 9 is 36, and 4 plus 9 is 13, all right? So our P's and our Q's are 4 and 9. All right, and so now I just have to write my answer. Okay, so it'll be x plus 4 times x plus 9. And so if I multiply those two up by double distributing or foiling, it would multiply up to x squared plus 13x plus 36. So when it's in this form, this tells us some important features about a graph. So it's important to be able to rewrite quadratics in factored form. Okay, coming over to the next one example, x squared plus 5x minus 24. So again, I'm trying to figure out what two numbers multiply up to negative 24 and add up to positive 5. All right, so that means my big number is going to be positive, my smaller number is going to be negative. So if I go 8 times negative 3, 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. And then 8 plus negative 3 is 5. All right, so now I'm going to write my answer, be x plus 8 times x minus 3. All right, so factored form, so the quadratic trinomial now becomes two linear binomials being multiplied together. Right, so each factor is a linear binomial, just like we talked about with the FOIL one. So that's a very important connection to make. All right, so now your turn to try. So what multiplies up to negative 16 and adds up to negative 6? So that's going to be x minus 8 and x plus 2. Right, negative 8 times 2 is negative 16. Negative 8 plus 2 is negative 6.